Receiving simulator transmission. Uploading transmitted feed. Initializing playback sequence. Log execute.
Hey everyone, Seipher here, and welcome back to Seipher Plays Pokemon Heart Gold Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we did a few things around Ilex Forest and Goldenrod City before finally making our way here to take on the Goldenrod City gym. Now, I know that I had said in episode 7 how I thought that Bugsy was a real upturn in difficulty compared to Falkner, and that ended up being proven kind of false. The game decided, let's be a jerk, let's make Seipher look like a liar. Well, this time we have a truly monstrous opponent in front of us. This one particular gym leader, both in the originals and in these remakes, has been known to end Nuzlocke runs pretty easily. So, I'll be honest, I am kinda scared of fighting this one. This might be the end of the Nuzlocke, but we'll see. Hi, I'm Whitney. I saw you at the radio tower just now. Everyone was into Pokemon, so I got into it too. Pokemon are super cute. You want to battle? I'm warning you, I'm good. Alright, the nightmare in pigtails that we all know and fear from the Johto region, the normal type gym leader Whitney. Her first Pokemon, not that scary, a Clefairy. Double Slap, Mimic, Metronome. Pretty much standard stuff that you expect from a Clefairy. You don't want to attack it physically because it does have the ability Cute Charm, which will infatuate Pokemon that attack it if they're male. That attack it physically if they're male. I'm gonna just put it to sleep and try and weaken it just enough that I can pull off a certain strategy, because I did come prepared for this. I'm not expecting much out of this, but hopefully we don't kill it with Beefly, because I want to be able to get a free switch in with someone else. And copying Gust, okay, well, I'm just going to put you back to sleep now. And of course you have a Super Potion. Oh well, that's fine. You can use Super Potion, just don't use it. It's better that she uses it here rather than on her other main Pokemon of fear. Definitely better for her to waste it on this Clefairy, because they really can't do much outside of Metronome, which could be terrible. And that crit gave us just enough, so I'm gonna do a swap to Langstrom, and I'm gonna hope that this Clefairy stays asleep so that I can pull off this strategy, and yes it did. So, I know that I said that I was going to save this, but I did teach Langstrom U-turn, so now I can get a free switch in and a KO on this Clefairy. And now we're going to bring out Victoria. And with that, Beefly and Langstrom both get to level 20. So now, her big bad ace, Miltank. Level 19, carrying a Lumberry. It's got Rollout, Stomp, Attract, and Milk Drink. It is known to end Nuzlocke runs and be generally a big pain. Hopefully, though, my strategy can work against it of lowering its defense with Rock Smash, although Stomp making everything flinch is not going to help me much. Luckily, I do have healing items just in case, and I did give Victoria the Shell Bell, so if she does hit hard, or if she does hit, she will recover at least a little HP. And that Rock Smash should continue to lower her defense at least half the time, so should be very useful in keeping myself alive, or rather keeping Victoria alive. Okay, after this, I think I'm gonna use a healing item. Actually, I think that she'll go for a milk drink here, so maybe I should go for... Yeah, you know what? Oh, well, if I get crit, that's gonna hurt, but... Okay, she must have expected that, so I'm gonna heal now, because I'm pretty sure that if I don't take this chance to heal now, I'm gonna regret it. So let's just super potion. I mean, she used one, we might as well be able to use one. Okay, you really should have used milk drink, because if I managed to get a hit in... Not need to click the bag. Let's go with magnitude. I do kind of wish that I still had rock polish, because that could make us not get flinched if we got faster than her, but I think we'll be good. So magnitude 8 and boom. Okay, scariest fight. Avoided, no deaths. It is all good. Victoria grew to level 20. That's all you have to say? Whoa. Whoa. You meanie? Okay, seriously? It's bad enough that you're a tough fight. At least you're supposed to be. It was pretty tough and did have a little back and forth, but the fact that she has the nerve to cry after all that, when I remember as a kid, my brother, who always loved the Gen 2 games, was always so frustrated with how difficult she was. Anyway, let's try and leave. Oh no, you made Whitney cry. Come on. I mean, she was in a Pokemon battle. She should know that losing is always a possibility. It's okay, she'll stop soon. She always cries when she loses. Okay, so she's a spoiled baby. Okay, well, come on, give me a badge. What? What do you want? A badge? Oh, right, I forgot. Here's the plain badge. Alright, well, that makes 3. The plain badge lets your Pokemon use strength outside of battle. Oh, you can have this too. TM45, Attract. It was her Miltank's signature move. Personally, if there was a TM for Rollout, I would have preferred that, but yeah, guess beggars can't be choosers. It makes full use of a Pokemon's charm. Isn't it perfect for a cutie like me? I wouldn't... You know what? No comment. That's right. I heard that this thing called the Pokeathlon Dome is now open right next to the National Park. You should go try it, since you're so good at battling with your Pokemon. Alright, well, we will probably go see what that's about, but first we gotta get out of here. And forgetting how... I kinda hate this gym, like, just how... I mean, it's not a difficult maze, but I feel like there should at least be some way to get back to the entrance, like, quick, rather than having to struggle with all these turns and stairs and whatnot, but not anything we can't handle. I need to slow down a little. Alright, with that, we're out of the Goldenrod City gym, and our mother's calling, but I don't really care. It's just going to be another item, and honestly, I didn't care about what she gave us last time, so we'll just hold off on that. Anyway, if we go here... you want to go here after you defeat the gym, because if you talk to her... Apparently there's an odd tree on Route 36. They say it dances when you water it. Oh, that's the plain badge from Goldenrod Gym. Did you defeat Whitney? Well then there's no Nothing to worry about, is there? I'll let you use the squirt bottle for a while then. Oh, never mind. Keep it. Alright? Well, we'll need that going forward. And we'll be using that a bit later on. Probably not this episode, but in the future. I will say that there is an underground to Goldenrod City that I would say is worth your time. I did go up there off screen, but I won't be showing it till maybe later. You mainly want to go down there for 2 NPCs, haircut brothers that are at a desk down there, and they can increase your Pokemon's happiness, which is useful for a Pokemon that evolved via happiness, like my Zubat. Okay, let's see if we can avoid fighting. Okay. Now, I know this is a new route, but I don't really want to fight anything here, so... Well, I don't want to catch anything here just yet, so let's... Okay, well, can't avoid all the fights, so I'll probably come back here off screen to train. Since the level cap is now 25, I believe, I'll mention it next time, just to be sure. I remember when Team 4-Star did their Soul Silver Nuzlocke, this was actually the place where they had their first death. I think it was actually to this trainer and their Diglett, with it using like a magnitude 10 against their Nidoran female. Luckily, I think I'm a bit more focused and able to handle whatever this trainer can dish out, especially seeing as you can see that we have like high level teens, low 20s, and these guys are still carrying level 10s now. It's not all that strong, so I honestly don't know why the level curve is like this. I mean, compare it to other Pokemon games. I mean, at this point in the game, we were at least in Fire Red, I believe we were at least encountering level 15s, if not 16. I mean, granted, 14's not that low compared to what we have, but or rather, not much lower than what I just mentioned, but at least it was more consistent than this. Anyway, I'm gonna swap briefly, because it's been a while since we've actually had Ash following. God, that you can't go around them when they're like that. Oh, well, that's my bad. Guess I have to fight this guy too. And this is just another thing to be kind of annoyed by. We're this far into the game and now we have a level 2 Voltorb. That's just kind of sad. Like, I'm almost convinced that this is a glitch in the game, that they had meant to put a higher level, but they put a level 2 instead. I don't quite get why, but whatever. I suppose it is a lot of speed EVs, so Ash can soak all that up. And do we want to learn Flame Wheel? You know what, I never use Smokescreen, even though it could be useful. I think I will just have Flame Wheel as a backup in case something happens to Flamethrower, even though physical attacking isn't Ash's strong suit. But should be a good backup. Plus, if I remember correctly, if you're frozen, it can thaw you out if you call it, so pretty useful. Not that you encounter freezing all that often. With that, we have now gone through just about all of his Volt Orbs. Yep. So at least it's a decent amount of speed EVs for Ash. Okay, and he wants our number. Not sure he gives us anything, but in case he is one of the people that you can battle, good thing to remember. I'll wait for this clown to turn around. Or fire breather, rather. Well, guess it's another battle. Yep, Magmar. So at least it's decent EVs. And I'll probably have to do another save to fix that, but for now, you know what? I'm gonna swap to Jason. Jason hasn't gotten much time to actually shine, and I know that Magmar can learn Dark-type moves, so don't want to throw in Pariah, so might as well let Jason get some time in the spotlight. That is, if the smokescreen doesn't end up lowering his accuracy to the point that he constantly misses, which so far it is. Come on, Jason, you can do this. Okay, well, you know what, I know this is a bad move, but I feel like if he's just going to keep using smokescreen, that we can just quickly put him to sleep with Beefly. And then swap back to Jason to take care of this. Alright, Thunderbolt. I mean, I could use Victoria to make this super simple, but don't really want to get special attack EVs on Victoria, seeing as she won't be able to make really any use of them. And of course, it just goes right back to smokescreen, but this time, one accuracy lower isn't gonna prevent me from beating it. Wants to learn Cotton Spore. I forget what that does. Oh, sharply reduces the opponent's speed. You know what? That's better than Tackle. I'll do it. Granted, Thunder Wave also sharply lowers speed by like 75%, but not everything can be affected by Thunder Wave, so good to have a backup option. Anyway. Thunderbolts. Now we're 2 stages down, so hopefully this doesn't miss. Thank you. You know what? I'm just going to use another one, because I kind of had a feeling that was going to be the case. And static, so most likely need to move. You know what? Thundershock. I'm gonna... Okay, there we go. Now that should be the last trainer that I have to fight on this route, at least for right now. You know what? I will exchange numbers with you. I don't think I get anything from you, but fine. Okay, gonna go around so that I don't have to run into that police officer there. And this is the gate to the national park, but before we do anything... Ooh, I forgot that you're here on Fridays, or rather Saturdays. Cameron the photographer. This guy first appears after you reach Goldenrod City and will take a picture of your full team and yourself, so let's do it just for the sake of it. Alright, awesome. Okay, now let's get a move on. I want to do one last thing before I sign off. And that is come here to the Pokeathlon Dome and talk to this guy. Mwahaha. I feel it. The twinkle in your eyes, the twinkle of friendship. You're quite something. Your Guava is quite a Pokemon. It's right to participate in Pokeathlon, bud. Most of all, your solidarity with and trust with Pokemon. Most of all, your solidarity with and trust of Pokemon makes me believe in infinite potential. Alright, follow me. And so we follow this guy. We don't even know his name, but we know he's got a Poliwrath, and he's pretty interesting. What do you think? This is Pokeathlon Dome. Pokeathlon is a sports festival for trainers of Pokemon. Inside the dome are various challenges awaiting trainers and Pokemon to test their friendship. Why don't you try it? This will be a bit of a problem as I'm on emulator, and this is clearly designed for a DS stylus and dual screen combo, so gonna be trying to figure out how to do this. You're amazing, bud. This is a pleasant surprise. See a Pokeathlete with strong potential is such a pleasure. I'm glad I held the Pokeathlon here in Johto. My name is Magnus. We shall meet again, bud. See you, young Pokeathlete. And he leaves, and his Poliwrath apparently has an interest in us. And with that, I'm going to say that this place can be very useful. It can provide you with some items that you can't normally get if you're willing to play the Pokeathlon games. Mainly a bunch of evolutionary stones and items for trade that are normally for trade evolutions that I will be wanting to get my hands on in case I do get Pokemon that use those. But for now, I'm going to be holding off on this. I'll probably see about how I can do this off screen. Otherwise, I might just come up with a compromise to get the points, like, say, only if I manage to get, like, say I caught a say that I have that Onyx, Kurosuchi. If I got her up to a decent enough level, or she survived long enough, or something like that, maybe I could hack the points in. Not sure. We'll probably decide on that after I do a little testing to see if I can actually play the games on the emulator. Anyway, with that all done, I would like to thank you all for watching. Until next time, stay gold.
Playback sequence terminated. Transmission disconnected.